When it rains, it pours. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 339 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and as you might have seen from the title or the thumbnail, this is a bit of a special episode because it falls within the category of the Shower Diaries, an insight into the production of the Shower Podcast, and overall a chance to get to know a bit better the host. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. Now, I don't know how long this episode will be. Hopefully short this time, I have to be honest, because as you might have heard from the start of this episode, this week has been a bit complicated, mostly because I feel that I'm completely stuck in a broken routine, and I still definitely haven't recovered from the moment that I was away, and that broke a bit my whole rhythm. I still cannot find, or at least I haven't given myself the chance to use the strategies that I've discussed and displayed here on the Shower Podcast. And I have to say I feel a bit overwhelmed by all the activities that I have to complete. Mostly about, I would say that it's within my apartment and let's say the conditions of it. It's quite an important topic for me, mostly because working from home and being most of the time home compared to when I leave for doing sports or for work or for other events, I do spend a lot of time here. So the condition in which it is and let's say the way that I perceive it influences a lot the way that I feel. So yeah, I'm still happy that about the quality of the episodes that were out, and overall I believe that I managed to pull through, but let's say that the following days are definitely crucial for me to reset. The message of today is quite simple, but yet I always believe that I would love to hear something like that if I'd be in a condition like this. And first of all, to accept the condition you're in. Don't try to deny it. Don't try to diminish it. The only chance that you have in surpassing it and going over it is to accept it. Be honest, be direct, and actually be detailed about what is going on, because only by doing that you will be able to find solutions, and the most important bit, making sure that these solutions match your current situation. What ends up happening very often is that we try to diminish or overall describe in a different way what we're going through, and this leads to trying to find easier solutions or overall putting yourself in a situation that you think is less threatening than it is. And at the end of the journey or of the struggle with the solution that you had in mind, you look at the situation and you see that it didn't really get solved. It might have gotten better, indeed. So it's still a step forward in some way, but if your goal was to solve it and you had the rush to actually solve that problem, doing that can be counterproductive, because again, and this has happened to me this week, a step forward that is not the right one, and if you don't do it properly, will bring you 5 steps back. And yeah, if you do that twice, you can understand the rhythm and the situation you put yourself in. So do that first of all, and I've been trying to to do that. And once you establish the situation, make sure to divide the tasks and make sure to let's say give yourself the assurance that even though completing one single bit will not solve the whole issue, you do have a plan. You do have a succession of events that will bring you to that position. So as long as things don't change, and again, in life it can happen, but we cannot look into the future. So we have to base, let's say, our plan on what we have in front of us. And by doing so, things will get solved. So I will report back on Monday, seeing how things have gone. And yeah, I really appreciate the fact that I have this kind of format that, let's say, it's a bit more personal, but it's very useful for me because indeed it gives me a chance to actually pour out and describe what I was saying before, describing in detail the situation and making sure that I hold myself reliable. Having said that, that was all for today. Thank you very much for listening. I know that you might hate or love these kind of episodes. Up to you. I hope you love them, but hey, if you're not into this, no worries. Tomorrow and the day after, we have our usual couple of weekend drops that, let's say, I've always been, loved by the community. So stay tuned for those. And as always, if you made it so far, feel free to interact with this content in any way, shape, or form you like by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Whatever works for you works for me. And again, as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.